Is this frame pretty smooth or not?
Yeah, the steel's good. The color case isn't anything like old color case. The old guns, the color case, you couldn't engrave them. They were hard.
Really?
Oh yeah, because what they did was they packed those receivers in bone, and then they heated that and charred that bone down to carbon. Well, that receiver would draw that carbon in to that steel and just get harder than the devil. That's the name case hardening. And then they found out by using putting different things in there with the bone meal, they could get different colors, and it became a decorative thing as well as a wear resistance. And these newer guns, or this color case, and I'm not sure of the process, but it's called cyanide based color case hardening. And so I'm guessing that they heat these up and inject cyanide into the atmosphere where they're in the oven there, and that's how they get that color on there. And it doesn't really produce a hard surface. It just the very surface, just from the heat cycling, is very thin little layer there of a little bit of hardening. But most modern color cased guns, unless they're done the old way, are not hard. And so you can just, there's nothing there, you just cut right through it basically. Where the old guns, there's a layer there, maybe a 32nd of an inch or so, that's just harder than the devil. You can't cut it. So you're just stuck on those. The only way of cutting those is to bring them back down, normalize them, and then have them recolored cased. But you can't just skid on it. It's a really hard surface. And the beauty of it on like a gun action is it only hardens the surface. So the rest of the gun, rest of the metal I should say, in the action, stays soft and tough.
So it's not going to break.
Yes, right. Whereas if the whole action was hardened like that, it would be brittle. The Rockwell on good case hardening is well over 60 on the C scale. So it's a way of, it did, originally they cased things for wear resistance, case hardened things. And then, like I said, they got to the decorative side, but it still gave them the wear resistance and the protection from, you know, small dings and things on the action because it was hard. I'm just not happy with that point. It just does not feel good.
So is cold bluing just a way to fake that look?
Cold bluing just darkens. It just oxidizes the metal. You can fake color case hardening with just heat, but you have to be real careful because your colors can run away from you as well as come they can leave. And a lot of like screw heads like that, they're just what's called fire blued, and they're just literally heated to that color, which that's about probably about 450 degrees there, that nice purple. Got just a little bit of a surface on it. If you don't start at quite a high enough angle, it tries to skid you. But most of these guns are made in Italy, Ubertis and things, and they cut really nice. The blued ones cut really nice. It's a really smooth feeling steel. You can really kind of judge the grain structure of the metal. See that little tiny point of that engraver. It tells you a lot about what you're cutting. You get into some of the brass gun parts and they feel like you're trying to engrave a gravel road. They're just hideous. Their castings have got a lot of porosity issues. And oh my, they feel terrible. You actually look sometimes and look at your cut and see if it looks anything like it feels, because it just feels nasty. And when you look at it, it's nice and smooth and shiny, but then sometimes you'll hit voids and you'll just fall into a hole and casting and things. And you don't run into that in mosquito.